Overwatch 2 has completely lost the trust of its player base, and I'm not even sure they're going to be able to build this back. It's such an uphill challenge. It's going to be, it's so sad. Come with me. Let's break this down because this is, you won't believe what's happened here. It's so ridiculous. This is from BlizzCon 2021, or BlizzCon Online, as they called it. Now, I'm just going to hide the cretin in the bottom right corner. There we go. Look at this, right? What we've got is this fellow has gone off to become an NFT multi-trillionaire. This person has left, as I'm sure you'll know. This person is still with the team. This one has gone. This one is now the director, and she is gone as well. So these are core members of the team. These are pretty much, heads of the development team in their respective departments, right? You've got executive producers, you've got like lead technical artists, all of that stuff, right? This man, Jeff Goodman, he is also gone. I'll bring my ugly face back. Where am I? Hello. He's also gone as well. And I think Tim Ford is in this as well. Yeah, there's Tim Ford. I think he was associate technical director. He's also gone. So what am I getting at here, right? These people have left the team. This is a brand new Overwatch team. But why did these people leave the team? You guys may remember back in 2019, Jeff goes on stage at BlizzCon and says, we're reinventing the sequel. And nobody knew what the hell he was talking about. We're like, what the actual shit does this mean? We don't need a sequel. We just need content for Overwatch. What are you doing? What's going on? What we didn't understand is there was an absolute war going on behind the scenes. You had the likes of Chaco, who was, I think Chaco was like an executive producer as well, maybe. But he was like the barrier between Jeff, the executives, and Team 4 was still like autonomous and they were doing their own thing. And it was like this war constantly. But what had happened is Jeff wanted to give us a good game. The whole team wanted to give us a good game. But Activision Blizzard wanted to make money. They're like, no, we need a free-to-play game with a battle pass and a store. Now, this is where things get a bit muddy, and I don't want people quote me on this because I don't... Sources and all of that stuff, I'm not going to go into it in this video. Let's just say I have been around Overwatch 7 years intimately, so I do know quite a lot of shit which has been going on. Basically, there was a back and forth from 2019 of, we're going to go free-to-play, we're not. We're going to go free-to-play, we're not. By the way, we're going to go free-to-play with a battle pass, and we've just suddenly decided this as you're working on other bits and pieces. But wait, the development is meant to be a big splash. Overwatch 2, what signifies the 2 is a massive PvE campaign that you can play through, and tons of replayability with hero missions. Now, be under no illusion here, guys. When I'm talking about PvE campaign, I don't mean what we're going to get now in Overwatch 2, which is this episodic, like, bits and pieces coming out every other season tied into a battle pass. No, I'm talking about a massive campaign that you could play through from the beginning as the game launched, and then you could settle down into PvE and do all of that character progression stuff. There would be two ways of playing this game then. You would have your PvE Overwatch experience and your PvP. That would have been incredible. It would have warranted the Overwatch 2. People would have gone, okay, we get what Jeff was saying and that's fine. But all that got deleted by the executives. So it means that Jeff and all of those guys look like they're lying and they're not going to have that. So they walk out the door. So you have to have ultimate respect for those people because they stood up for what they believed in and basically told them bollocks and they were out the door. So let's go on and take a look at some more ridiculous stuff because this is where things get crazy. So this is the GameSpot article. Now, we've seen this. It's now infamous, I think. Aaron Keller says this, and I don't know how this was ever approved by the insane Blizzard PR department, because surely you wouldn't want the actual director saying this. But he says, so we came to the realization that this was the right way to be developing for all of Overwatch. It was about a year and a half ago that we made the decision to really shift strategy. That's when we rapidly shifted the resources on our team to work on launching Overwatch 2, and that's what came out last October. But at the same time, we came away with that from the first experience was a new value for developing Overwatch. It was a new value for running the team, namely to always be putting out fresh, exciting, fun and new experiences for our players. As we were running Overwatch 2, running up to launch of Overwatch 2, we realized that we could not build that other game. We would save up all of that. We couldn't save up all of that content over the course of what was looking to be at least the next several years to finish it. And by doing that, pulling more and more resources away from the people that were playing our game and all the people that will be playing Overwatch 2. So we made the decision later last year that we would focus all of our efforts on the live running game and all of our PvE efforts on this new story arc that we're launching in Season 6. Right. And then on top of that, to keep all of our PvE efforts, all of our co-op efforts instead of our seasonal releases rather than one big box release. So let's take a look at this. Not this, that's the wrong thing. Let's take a look at this. Launch date of Overwatch 2, October the 4th. Let's go back to this. So, a year and a half ago, we made the decision to shift strategy. Let's just take a look at this date again. Okay, right. So you launched Overwatch 2 full well knowing you had no intention of delivering the PvE that we thought we were going to get. That's bollocks, right? Because look at this. Oh, look, it's the Watchpoint pack. Now, it must be said, there's no mention of PvE in this, right? This Watchpoint pack, Blizzard were touting the sales figures of this. Oh, it's freaking great. Look at this. We're back in the top 10 selling games. You know, oh, amazing stuff. Everyone loves Overwatch 2. They basically sold us this starter pack for $39.99, which I know, I suppose is cheap in terms of like a full price AAA game these days. But the game they were giving us was Overwatch 1, just 5v5, right? Yeah, there was a new game mode, it had 3 new maps, but that's basically all they gave us, right? And there was Kiriko, but whatever. We used to get heroes in Overwatch anyway, and I suppose Sojourn as well, but, you know, whatever, right? This makes people go, holy shit, Overwatch 2 is coming out. And then, you know what, I'm going to buy this Watchpoint pack because I'm going to support the game. And I think that's the crucial thing here. It's the support. It's the notion of I'm going to support the game. Because I know there's this PvE thing coming, right? Shit, I've got a video on my channel. I'm going to find it. Let me find this video. It is so bad, right? Well, it's not. No, it's great. What I'm talking about is fucking awesome. But I'm going to find this video and you're going to be like, this is pretty funny looking back on this. Because it really is. It really, really is, right? Shut up, Sty. You absolute idiot. So it came out at the start of the year. And, okay, here we go, right? Come with me. Do you see this? This video here, it says everything we know about Overwatch 2 PvE for 2023. And in this video, I'm essentially going, well, you know what, guys? It's going to be a massive year for Overwatch. The launch was crap for Overwatch 2 because we're just getting Overwatch with some updates. But guess what? Probably come BlizzCon, there's going to be a massive thing about the PvE campaign. It's going to be awesome. And we're all getting ready for that. And I think loads of people were. I mean, nearly 250,000 people watched that video. People were getting ready for that. But no way, actually, bollocks to you guys, because we made a decision a year and a half ago, which was the year before we even launched Overwatch 2, that we weren't going to do that anyway. So, I mean, I bet people at Blizzard were watching that video going, whoa, fucking hell, this is going to be exciting. Holy shit. Right, we need to talk about other stuff as well, because there's just so much stuff going on here, which is just drives me, it drives me crazy. We'll quickly touch on this. So I've covered this, the director's take. This is a PR wash load of crap. It's standard Blizzard. There's probably some truth in this and realities from Aaron. You know, you've got to remember Aaron was involved with Titan development. You know, he's been working on Overwatch for like, you know, probably over 10 years at this point. It's crazy, right? So the idea of the crawl, run, walk thing, we've got a PvP game, and then, we're going to have a PvE game, and then finally we're going to have a massive MMO. Yeah, it was a grand vision for Overwatch, and, you know, it's nice to have good grand visions. But the most of this is just crap. I mean, they've cancelled hero missions, which is just garbage. You know, it's just terrible, right? We don't care about this article. It was a terrible attempt at damage limitation. Now, there's this little thing I do want to quickly touch on. So, because this leads into actually another issue that we've got, and it's a communication issue. And it's always a communication issue with this game. Always a communication issue. So, there was this idea of Overwatch 2's big PvE change was because of return to office and Blizzard not wanting to do that. So enter Jared Noose, who is the new executive producer who came online as Overwatch 2 launched, right? So we can't blame him for the decisions of the launch of Overwatch 2, I don't think. But he comes online, right? Now, this guy, I don't know where to place him. Like, he makes a lot of comments that are, I'm a gamer. I mean, he might be a gamer, I don't know. But it's like, I don't know, it comes off to me as like it's literally a suit, an executive who is like just, you know, playing for engagement. Anyway, what we've got here is this comment. So he says, I've seen a lot of speculation that the changes to PvE scope on Overwatch 2 are related to Blizzard's return to office policy. Let me zoom in, actually. There you go, that's a bit better, isn't it? That isn't true. Managing the PvE and PvE development. You all right, kid? He's all right. Go and sit down, all. Go and sit on the sofa. Go on. I don't know if you got. Can you guys see her? Come here, all. Come on, kid. Come here. He's a good girl. High five. High five. Yeah. She's too small. But you can't actually see her, but Olive is down here. I'll show you. Huh. You on the camera, all? Yeah? You alright, kid? Go on, then. You get down, then, kid. Anyway, that's Olive. As I was saying, he says the return to office policy isn't true, but managing PvE and PvP development simultaneously has been a challenge for the team for years. It's a less exciting headline, but it's a reality. We'll go into a bit more historical detail in the next director's take, which of course was that abomination. And the historical detail was the crawl, run, walk philosophy. I hope that the additional context can shed some light on why we made this decision. Okay, let's go and take a look at some other tweets from Jared, because he is, this is going to sound extreme, but he's like part of the problem, the way that this person interacts, because I think he maybe is sipping the Kool-Aid of like, oh yeah, I'm getting a load of interaction on Twitter, so, I'll just keep making these tweets. But I don't think it's as simple as that. I think these are all like, this level of comms is like approved by certain levels of Blizzard and all of that crap. Anyway, he says, last month I teased a roadmap update coming in April. Well, it's still technically April, and I have an announcement for you all. In mid-May, Aaron Keller and I are going to, that's not his tag, are going to provide an update on what's coming to play Overwatch. There will be a roadmap. So it's like, ooh, he's hyping us up. Maybe he truly believed that that 10-minute dev talk, which is the worst shit ever, maybe they truly believed, and the way it was hidden in the Star Watch thing, maybe they thought that it truly was good, and people would be like, oh yeah, this is great. Insane if true. Anyway, that roadmap will include some details. That roadmap will also include some mysteries. Woo! Mysteries! We're going to get like, oh yeah, teases for new content. We wanted to get this to you earlier, but this is our first one, and I type slowly. Stay tuned, not long now. Sorry, I missed. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. See this, why the roadmaps take so long, because apparently he can't type. No, but that's not true, is it? The reason the roadmap was taking so long is because there's probably tons of internal debate of like, this is going to get destroyed, it's going to get hammered. How can we minimize the blow? We need to get it out there because we're drastically changing the way the game's going to be developed. Oh, we've got a roadmap. So what we're going to do with the roadmap is, let me find the roadmap. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up because the roadmap will be great, won't it? Roadmap. Woo! Because you know what? Do you know what we can do with the roadmap? Oh, yes. With the roadmap. Look, we've got a roadmap. So we can say, yeah, guys, sorry. The vision of the game is gone that we've been telling you guys about for ages. We're not actually showing you any of this stuff either. Bollocks to you, by the way. Because what we're going to do is just tell you about it. So you're just going to have to believe us, right? You're going to have to believe us. The more I talk about this game, the more insane I end up going. It's just, I'm losing my... So look at this. Yeah, Season 5 looks shit. So Season 6, right, okay. Story missions. Okay. New support hero, Flashpoint, hero mastery. Okay. Season 6... This is the launch for Overwatch 2. So maybe, if we go back to Jared, maybe he seriously thought that all this stuff about, mysteries and whatever, maybe he seriously thought that people would be like, oh yeah, it's fine, because Season 6 is going to be awesome. We're going to get this stuff. But at no point did they actually show us any of this stuff, which is the craziest thing ever. Because if it's coming out in Season 6, this must be getting fairly close to being finished. You know, a little teaser of a cinematic or something would have gone down a long way, would have lessened the blow. But I don't know what's going on at Blizzard because who even cares? I'm going mental. Where else do I want to go here? Polygon. No, I've been there. I'm losing my mind in the video. I literally lost my mind in the video. Where am I going here? I don't think I was going anywhere. Oh yeah, no, I was going to this article, which is I don't know what this article's about. It's not very good quality. I'll say that straight away. But this is. I mean, we can just run with the title of this. Overwatch 2 is a failed idea. Now, this is like a recap of everything that's happened. This did kind of make me laugh. BlizzCon. And you may have seen the Blizzard logo was getting altered to just have the words liar in, which is pretty funny. I played this. So this is one of my, like, when I'm like on my deathbed, a bit of a morbid thought there. But I'll be like, played Overwatch with talents. Nobody will know what I'm talking about. But that's what's happened. So yeah, I played through this mode, 2019 BlizzCon. It was very basic, and that was a lot of the feedback. Because after we did this, the devs did say to us, what did you think of that? And I remember the feedback at the time was like, this is very basic. We need a bit more depth to this. The items at the time, because you could pick up these items that would get more powerful as you go through the mission, they were kind of crap, so they need a bit of work. And it was like, yeah. Well, basically what they showed us was just a vertical slice of what that could be, of what PvE would look like. But what was really good is the way that they had all of the intro stuff going on in the missions and the little cinematics, and you felt like you were going through a story. You know, you meet Lucio in Rio de Janeiro, you end up on a massive North Sector dropship, and you destroy a big boss at the end. It was cool, right? And then you have that scene where everyone's escaping and Echo's piloting the dropship away. Really cool, right? So if they've still got stuff like that ready to go and they give us them as missions, it'll still be pretty cool, but it won't be the same as it should have been. But yeah, this article just like runs with it. It's a bit of on the 2021, a recent update from Aaron Keller, a little bit of a stupid recap here saying like, oh yeah, Overwatch free to play now, everyone gets happy. I don't think everyone got happy to that, but whatever. But Heroes are behind a paywall, which I guess is a point that we should probably talk about, because you know what, Blizz? You know what would be good? This is never going to happen in a billion years. But imagine if Blizzard said, hey, we are going to remove heroes from the Battle Pass because now we're adding PvE to the Battle Pass. So that's our give and take. Because you like give and take and balance, don't you, Blizzard? So are you going to do that? Of course they're not. Of course they're not. Oh, my God. Anyway, I've had enough of this. This is doing my head in. This crap is like... Yeah, random loot. I mean, loot boxes were terrible. Anyone who wants loot boxes back were just stupid. We don't want loot boxes back. Go away. Buy battle, but battle passes are in, and we don't want battle passes. There's free way to unlock heroes. Yeah, but it's on tier 55. You won't have to download. Whatever. This is garbage. Basically, guys, right? We are in a world where Overwatch has lost all the trust of its player base. If you're watching this video, you are the dedicated player base, right? I consider myself dedicated player base because, you know, I make loads of videos on the game, right? I've lived and breathed the game. And it's caused a lot of stress, if I'm totally honest. And by the way, don't worry about me. Don't be like, oh, no, Sty. Are you worried that your views are going to go down? I don't give a shit. My views are not going down anyway, but I don't care, right? I literally don't care. I'm at the point in my career where I don't care about any of this stuff. I make videos because I want people to enjoy the content. I enjoy the games, and I want to talk about the game, right? But this game has just overpromised and underdelivered for so long that I don't know how long they can carry on with this. And now we've got an even worse situation where we're waiting for this Season 6, whatever it turns out to be like. And if they do not appease the community and deliver good quality updates, then I don't know where we go from there. Because what we've had for the last 8 months has been an injection of hype at the launch of Overwatch 2. I had millions of viewers on Twitch. Even I was streaming on Twitch. I had 30,000 viewers on a stream. But what the frick? That's a lot, right? It's not my record for Overwatch, by the way, because I had 110,000 when Sombra came out, because I streamed Sombra from BlizzCon. But the point I'm getting across is they create a big splash with nothing. It's like the girl who cried, the boy who cried wolf, the girl, whatever the saying is. They can't, like, this is their last chance, surely. And should we even be giving them a chance to do this, you know? Hey, Season 6, let's see what happens. It's a new team. It's a new design philosophy. It's a new freemium... Well, it's not freemium, I guess. It's a new free-to-play Battle Pass horrific supported thing. And yeah, you're going to love it. And will it be good enough to keep people interested in Overwatch? I don't know. I do feel, though, that without a major, like, impact... Like, I mean, okay, this is copium beyond belief. But imagine if they are like, you know what? We have made an incredible experience here. And people play through these story missions. I'll just bring this up while I'm ranting. Play through these story missions and they're incredible, right? Wow, this is such an awesome experience. And people flood back to the game. I hope that happens. I really do. I really, really do. But this is nowhere near the levels of impact that a massive campaign and a full launch would have had. That would have retained a player base and built on it going forward. It just wouldn't be, you know? That's the issue we've got with this game. It is a lot of what ifs and what could have been, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. So the ball's in your court, Blizzard. What are you going to do? I'm going to be, I think a lot of people are going to be paying attention over the next couple of weeks, see what they do, because the thing they announced the other day was laughable, but I think it's just part of their... oh, dear. I'll bring it up. Hey, look, Overwatch follows me. Well, where is it? Here we go. No, that's just trying to sell a skin. And which, by the way, if you notice with Overwatch, the content creators don't give a shit about the skins. Like, some of them might do, but in the past, everyone got hyped for Overwatch skins. But the way that they've butchered the way they're launched and the cost, No one gives a shit. So no one really cares, even though that is kind of a cool skin. Look at this. This is what they come out with. Symmetra Seeds of Order is live now. Dig into the action by completing challenges and earning a free epic rewards. Or, well, free epic rewards, including a gnome. I mean, is this just like an Unreal Store asset they've added to the game? I don't even know what the hell is going on anymore. Nobody wants this skin. It looks garbage. The Gardener skins are all terrible. The Anna skin, this is just crap. Whatever. Oh, my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The rant is over. Where's Olive? She needs a dinner. She needs a dinner roll. Yeah, she needs a dinner. I'm going to go and feed her. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.